Before 1905, most films had no intertitles. Their main titles often gave information concerning the basic situation in the simple narratives to come. In 1904, for example, the Lubin Company released A Policeman's Love Affair, a 6-shot comedy about a rich woman who catches a policeman wooing her maid and throws a bucket of water on him. In Chapter 1, we saw that Edwin S. Porter's 1903 Uncle Tom's Cabin used a separate intertitle to introduce the situation of each shot. The longer film length standardized during the Nickelodeon era led to an increasing number of intertitles. There were two types of intertitles. Expository titles were initially more common. Their texts were written in the third person, summarizing the upcoming action or simply setting up the situation. A typical one-reeler of 1911, Her Mother's Fiancé, made by Yankee, a small independent, introduced one scene with this title: Home from School. The widow's daughter comes home unexpectedly and surprises her mother. Other expository intertitles were more laconic, like the chapter titles in a book. In a 1911 Vitagraph film, The Inherited Taint, a scene begins with the title, An Engagement Broken. Intertitles could also signal time gaps between scenes. Titles such as The Following Day and 1 month later became common. Filmmakers also sought a type of intertitle that could convey narrative information less baldly. Information presented in dialogue titles came from within the story action. Moreover, because films increasingly focused on character psychology, dialogue titles could suggest characters' thoughts more precisely than gestures could. At first, filmmakers were not quite sure where to insert dialogue titles. Some put the title before the shot in which the character delivered the line. Other filmmakers placed the dialogue title in the middle of the shot, just after the character had begun to speak. The latter placement became the norm by 1914, as filmmakers realized that the spectator could better understand the scene if the title coincided with the speech in the image.